Hey there, Ashburn fans. I am going to attempt to restart the stream. My apologies. My phone said it was working. I thought it was streaming, just nobody was watching, which always makes me nervous. But so it's trying to restart here. Oh, somebody's on the stream now. Apologies. My phone said it was streaming, but then I was informed that it was not working and that they said I had not started. So there was a little technology error there. So I appreciate the feedback. You all have done a good job usually of texting your spouses or family members who are here at the rink to let me know that the stream is not working or is not working well enough. So I appreciate that feedback. Sometimes hard to get like a text message to me while I am streaming because I'm not always looking at the camera. Sometimes it shows up in chat, but if it's not connected like it was this morning. All right, score is still 0-0. It's sorry, I should make, now that we got the stream working, all the important announcements. We're 0-0 against the Ducks. We have about 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first period. We did get a late start because there was just a mechanical problem with the safety net prevented one of the doors from closing. So right when we were ready to do the drop, we couldn't get the rink safe. There's been one penalty each. Shot, Armand stops it. Nice. And there's the whistle. It's a little late whistle. He had it. Then I would say decently matched play. We started off very strong in the first minute or two. Ducks came back pretty strong after that, and I think we've both teams have had about 2 penalty minutes. I think 1 penalty each, if I recall. They were overlapping. So we had a couple about 15 seconds of 4-on-4 play. That's Will holding on the corner. Tim comes in to help. The penalty is again for sort of shooting from the far corner. For the second period, we'll get better views for the offense. That Mason kept it around. We got Will try to get a shot. Looks like goalie deflected it. Ducks are going to flick it out. It's going to come across. Mason turns it around, lets his teammates take it. There's a little Zach gets hit into the boards as he turns it through the center of the zone. A little bit of a scramble there. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Hard to tell what's going on. I apologize. From testing earlier before the game, I did not get any Wi-Fi coverage from center ice, so that's why I'm shooting from the corner. So, plays whistle dead with 3 minutes, 18 seconds left. I believe there's no goal. Goalie had it. Brian takes face off, flicks it back to Jack. Ducks come in, take it away from us. Charlie stops it, turns it around, but does not manage to get it out of the defensive zone. Puck comes around off of the Ducks, past Bobby. Bobby will pick it up on the second try. He does not manage to get out of the zone. Ducks flicking it back and forth. There's Charlie, sends it up off the boards. Ducks stop it again. Right through the center. Landon sends it across and out of the zone. Bobby off the boards. I think Jack had a stick on it there briefly, but struggling to get strong control. Ducks just outspeed all three of our players. He just tries to send it through the paint. Armand stops it, covers it. If he'd just let it go, it would have probably safely come through. There was nobody on the far side of him, but he covered it. That's a good play. If you can stop it, stop it. My contention is it wouldn't have mattered, but well. Face off. It's long to the far side. I think that's Paul racing to get there. He put some real speed on, got there. Brody takes it away. Tries to send it through. Ducks pick it up on the far side. It's going to come bouncing. Greg picks it up past Spencer. Spencer lofts it, and it's long. That'll be icing, and it'll come back. Minute 55 seconds left in this first period, and we are still 0-0 against Delaware Dogs here in the Patriot Ice Center in Newark, Delaware. Armand is in net. Luke is expecting to play the afternoon game. Shane takes a face-off. They manage to flick it up high up into the safety glass. Paul hands it to Shane. Shane takes it out. Ducks get it away. They send it back. Mason turns it around. I think that was Charlie or maybe Brody. Brody got a stick on it. Brody's heading to the bench. Ducks try to send it around the boards. It's stopped to the corner by Paul. Oh, wait. There's a Ducks player lost his helmet. They're going to call something. They're going to call on Paul for the Ducks player losing his helmet for high sticking. You can see from the body language he does not feel like that's fair. We will finish the period with a penalty kill. Zach takes the face off, does his patented spin move. Kyle hands it back to Spencer. Ducks have got it. Spencer hands it off, and I think Will just tries to nail the coach. So that, tries to take out our own coach. Maybe we should have been wearing a helmet back there on the bench. Ducks will do a line change. We're going to just play this one out. Zach lines up for the face-off. Spencer and Kyle on D. Will is the wing. Ducks come up with it after the face-off. Sends it back to their guy at the corner. He's looking for a pass. Sends it right through and all the way out of the zone, past two of their players and one of ours. A little too much mustard on that one. It comes bouncing off the board. Spencer will race to get there. He will take it behind the net with pressure on him. Player behind, player in front. Tried to get out, got it out of the zone, didn't work. Shot, deflected, bouncing, and Armand has it. Nice goaltending there, Armand. Sometimes those bouncing pucks, cylinder, like a hockey puck, just can bounce in very erratic ways. Smash it right out of the air. Helps that he's pretty big. Even if you miss it, you got that body in the way. Which is always good. Both Armand and Luke are pretty big for 14-year-olds. Actually, Armand is 14. You kind of compare on the far side. You probably can't see. Charlie just lofted the puck out of the rink over the glass. Their goalie is shoulders right at the crossbar, basically, versus Armand is, can just sort of lean on the goal. They've got 30.6 seconds left in this first period. Brian takes a face off. Puck comes back. Charlie will flick it off the referee's shoulder, I think. Brian gets up to the blue line, gets it out of the zone. They're going to have to get off regardless. Ducks come up with possession, do a long cross. It's bouncing. Brian actually gets there and is fighting for possession of it. Their player goes down. He may get a shot off. 8 seconds left. It's going to come around, and that's probably going to be the end of this. Shot, and it's way over the net and bouncing right at me, and play will stop. 35 seconds left in the penalty kill when play resumes, and score is still 0-0 as we move into the second period in the morning game. So, game brought to you by the Rink Wi-Fi and possibly by AT&T. I think I got them both working. Hopefully the stream looks okay. Streamlabs tells me I got 6 people watching, so I apologize for Streamlabs told me that I was connected and streaming from before the first period started, and yet apparently it wasn't. So I appreciate that feedback, and apologize for the. There's I just got an advertisement this morning for an upgrade to the app that'll allegedly make it more reliable, so I may invest in that as soon as I have a chance to research a little bit more.
Because I can't do that. I'm not good at that. I'm just not good at that. Ignoring someone. If someone comes right up to you, you can't.
All right, we're getting ready to start period 2. Brian will line up for the face-off. Scrambles for it and hits it off. Ducks come up with possession. They're going to send it long. Their guy whiffs it. Shot deflected, I think, by Armand there. It looked like a pad save in there somewhere again. I meant to try. Well, it was a pretty short break in between periods. Tim's got another player's stick stuck between his legs. He's very confused by that. It's like, what the hell? What is this guy doing to me? And I don't think he even realized that. For a while, it looked like that. There's a shot. Armand deflects it. Nice, easy loft. I think that's Shane. No, maybe Tim backhands it up high over everybody's heads. He heads to the bench. They're lining up. Shot. Power play is over. Both teams at full strength. I think that's Charlie long to Jack. It's going to be icing call. Can't get there in time. Might have been Brody, actually, long to Jack. I'm not sure.
I know.
Trying to see those the one on the jersey, and always sometimes a little bit of a guessing game as to between Will and Shane, who both ended in 5, and Brody and Charlie both start with a 1. Those kinds of things. Sometimes I can see the judge's skating style, but all right, that's Joey getting boarded there. Ducks come up with it. They try to get it out. Brian stops it last second, takes a shot. It's a little too high. Hits the glass behind the ref, or behind the goalie rather. Landon did a nice job. Almost got it into the paint. Defense got it away. The last second. They're going to turn around and head down to the far end where Mason gets it away from him, hands it off to his teammate. It's long past Joey. Brody gets there. Tries to center it up, back up to Joey, but the defense gets it away before he can get a clean shot off. He's going to bounce it out to center ice. Mason will stall for a second. Gives his teammates a chance to get off. And Ducks get away from us and turn around. I believe that's Greg on D in the backfield there, I think. All right, Paul with some speed. Lines it up, gets it off the goalie's pads. Defensive pressure there, pretty intense. Brody got a stick on it, but got tipped away from him. Spencer in the backfield, I believe, on D. Trying to get it away. All right, their guy at point, shot. It's wide of the net. Armand reached for it, but it's like, no chance. Shane coming in, puts the pressure in the corner. Spencer sends it hard around the boards. Again, Ducks will pick it up at point, try to get a shot off, but it's blocked by Brody. They backhand it off the boards past Brody. It's back out of into neutral ice. Oh, nice! Shane stops it, takes a shot, misses the net, but it's off the boards hard around to Will. Shane back to Will, or actually bounces past him though. Paul turns it around. Ducks, get a stick on it. Stopped by Spencer, I think, right at the line. Will to Shane. Shot. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Tim, not Shane. Zach cross to Kyle. Kyle gets a shot, and the goalie will catch and hold. That was nice, fast plays. Nice, crisp passes. That felt good. That's the Ashburn. That felt like Ashburn play. Finally pulled it together, getting some of those passes to connect. Nice, fast. All right, Zach with the pace-off. Looks like he wasn't even ready for it. Maybe it's just I wasn't ready for it. Comes out to neutral ice, past Will. Bobby sends it, and that's going to be offsides call. And we'll try that one again from out in the neutral zone. All right, I think back to the face-off. Tim had it handed off to Will. Will right in front of us here. Ducks number 66. Get it away from him. He's turned around, double teamed. They're going to get out. Their player, who is at the point, takes it, gets stopped by Charlie. Charlie, nice stick handling, gets it around one player, two players, up third one. Well, as he's trying to get past the third one, the second one got him from behind. And that's going to be offsides, I believe, on the Ducks. As they try to turn around, one of their wings got in front of whoever had the puck. It is chilly in here, and my fingers are getting numb. I have to shoot left-handed. I forgot my gloves. Then my other coat. All right, looks like Armand has covered it. Late whistle there. 10 minutes, 11 seconds left. Score still 0-0 in second period. Long bouncing past Joey. If it hadn't bounced over a stick, that would have been a great opportunity. Even as it is, we can maybe make it work. Mason turned it around right at the blue line briefly, but we couldn't keep it in play on the offensive zone. Ducks have got it back in their own defense. Pass up the boards to center ice. Cross. And their player's gonna dump it. And Mason will pick it up in the corner, tries to send it out of the zone along the boards, bouncing, got stopped. Long cross back to Joey again, center ice. Joey tries to get around, but trips. Jack shoots, goalie will catch and hold. Brian was right there, ready for the rebound. Another good opportunity, but foiled by some decent goaltending by this Delaware netminder. Shane lines up for the face-off. Brody and Paul on wing. Ducks come up with it, but Kyle turns it around before it gets out. Brody takes it around behind the net, looking for a pass. Ends it up to Spencer. Spencer bouncing wide of the net, unless I think got deflected. Shane gets boarded, but and then we'll scramble with Paul. Paul shot wide of the net. Goalie sticks it away. Shane, second shot. I think the goalie has it. Refs are looking, but goalie appears to have it. Shane took the face off. Paul shot. Goalie stops and catches it. Nice crisp shot. Shane face off again. This time it goes back behind the net, and there's a scramble. Ducks. Kyle sends it, I believe. Kyle leaps in the air. Very acrobatic move, reaching for it. Couldn't quite get there. Long pass back up to Jack. I think that's Jack. Shot, goalie will catch and hold. I'm sorry, no, that was not Jack. It was Shane. I'm having trouble reading the numbers through this 30 glass here. I'm scratched up. Either that or I just need to go to the optometrist, which is probably true. I'm pretty sure I do. I know I've complained about that before on the stream, but LASIK is wearing off. It's been too many years. Zach took the face off. Long cross. That's Charlie. Turns it around. The puck's bouncing in a weird way. Bobby swooping in with speed. Zach got a stick on it. Sends it back. Bouncing off behind the net. Ducks try to get it out, and Will just was in the right place at the right time to stop it, turn around. Their goalie will cover, and play will stop with 7 minutes 55 seconds left in the second period. Score still 0-0. Zach will face off, pass it back. Bobby at point, flicks it. He sometimes managed to just pick those shots perfectly. This one was a little wide and I think a little high. Charlie takes it in, shot, bouncing, open for rebound. Ducks send it off the boards past Tim and Will. Goalie's out of position. Tim, Will, Zach, right here. Tim, nice centering pass, but didn't have any teammates there. Ducks have it. Charlie will skate to. Oh, and they're going to call. That a point. I think I hear the big horn. The players celebrated. I couldn't see the referee's arm motion. Armand was saying up there, and they're waving it off. Oh, what are they doing? Are they calling it a point? Yep, that's a point. So it'll be 0-1. Ashburn will be down. Sorry, I was a little. I was waiting for the big definitive arm motion. The players. You know, it's hard to see what happened down there. Brian will take the face off. There's a shot, and I think that was Mason, picked it up. Got it out. It's rolling. Joey, boards player while Landon comes in. Haven't seen Landon out on the ice that much this game, or at least there you go. Hope he's feeling all right. He goes down here. That's Greg with some really trying to do some fancy moves. It almost worked. He got several players faked out, but puck's right there in front of the net. Armand, I think. Oh, didn't. There's a penalty on that one. Net's off again. That may not be a penalty. It was just a whistle. Oh no, there's a penalty on Brian. So their goalie was heading to the bench. So we will have a penalty kill. Down a point. 6 minutes, 24 seconds left in the second period. Here at the Patriot Ice Center in Newark, Delaware. Ducks pass it. Take the time, passing it back in their own backfield, looking for an opportunity to tap it up. That's Spencer. We'll get it, send it around the boards behind the net. Let's Kyle take it from there. I think Kyle's got it. Oh, loses an edge, goes down though, under pressure. Ducks cross, bring it out. It comes out to the neutral ice. Shane racing to get there. Gets a shot off, and goalie thinks he has it. It bounces, but he did not have it. He's holding it like he had it. It came bouncing, unfortunately, past the net, not into it. But they try to get a shot off, deflected by one of our defensemen. Hard to see what's happening there. I think that was Shane, if I saw the jersey number right, flicking it long. Puck's rolling all the way back into the defensive zone here. Paul putting pressure on all the way back. Ducks will hand off. Ducks did a nice job of moving it. Shane tries to send it around. I guess he successfully sent it around, but got boarded. Pretty solid hit. Ducks a little... all right, that's Kyle. Trying to do something behind the net. I think he got faked out a little bit there. Shot. Armand tries to shove it away from his net. Puck's like bouncing up in the air. They're winding up for the shot. Gets deflected by couldn't see who. That's Brian gonna race to get there. Nice, Brian and Brody. Brian to Tim, shot. Goalie will catch and hold. 4 minutes, 3 seconds left. Both teams back at full strength. The penalty is over. So Zach takes face off, kicks it back to Charlie, takes the shots wide, bouncing here right in front of me. Shane, I'm sorry, not Shane, Will loses, no, actually it was one of the Ducks player lost his stick. There's Zach, pass it back to Bobby. Bobby, wrister. Zach tries to, I'm sorry, Will tries to tip it. Tim tries to take a shot, deflected by the defense. Tim tries to pass it to his teammate in the corner, but there is no teammate in the corner. Bobby, again, bouncing towards the net. Nice. Zach, under pressure, up against the boards. He's struggling to get that stick on the puck. Zach manages to get it and skates it away. All right, Tim's going to turn it around right there. Tries to get out of the zone, but they stop her pretty much right at the blue line. I think that's I think Zach got it, a stick on it, got it well out. It's all the way back into the defensive zone, but we're spread out here. They're going to send it around. Armand will play it behind his own net. Bobby's got it behind the net. He tries to send it out. I think that was Brody, backhanded it up. Bounced off of Joey's skate. He tripped on, maybe on the puck. Landon, Jack, both tried to get a stick on it. And there's going to be another point. That was a nice play from the Ducks. On, I think that was a deferred penalty. You can see their goalie was heading out towards the bench. But they put it in before he could get there. Couldn't quite see what breakdown happened, but we will be down 2 points, 0-2, with 2 minutes 25 seconds left in the second period. Time to step this one up, boys. We can do this. Lim took the face off. Ducks have it. Shot. Armand just gloved it out of the air. I think it was a little bit wide of the net. Not sure, but he certainly snatched it like it was easy or something. Whoever's running the clock finally remembered to put the second point on the board. Score is, in fact, 0-2. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second period. Came right off the face-off. I think Shane took the face-off. and came right to Armand. He covered it. Try that one again. This time it heads out to Ducks at the point. Spencer had to stick on it briefly as it went by him, I think, but Brody, long pass to Paul, who, as he's trying to get possession, kind of got outsped there. Shane shot, deflected off of somebody's stick way up into the safety net, and play will stop. A minute 51 seconds left in the second period. That was a nice opportunity, but didn't quite work. Shane with the face-off. Comes right through the paint. Well, through the slot anyway. Brody shot off the goalie's face mask from Shane. And Brody tried to get a second one there. Paul, wrister, goalie's caught it. A couple good opportunities there. Some stern words, it looks like, between some of the players, but minute 36 left. Shane off the boards. Kyle send it bouncing towards the net. Goal caught it. Play will stop at the minute 31 left in the second. 5 seconds of play. Shane with face-off comes to Brody. He sends it. Goalie tries to trap it against the net. That didn't work. I think that was, I'm not sure who sent it back around. Paul scrambling for it. Takes it around behind. Looking for a pass. Teammate sends it. Spencer at the net, and the goalie will catch and hold.
And I'm standing there, and I felt a tap on my shoulder, and I turn around, and she gets kind of close. She's like, hey! And I'm like, and my face immediately turns over.
Sorry for the camera angles here. It looks like every time I check it looks like I've got the camera pointing too low. I'm not sure why that is. All right, I think that's Bobby. Oh, there's another point. This is a disappointing second period, to be sure. Score is 0-3 with 57.7 seconds left. We've had a little bit of a breakdown on our. Maybe that hurt some bad luck. Unfortunately, it's down at the far end. It's difficult to see exactly what's happened. Okay. Even for me here at the rink. Probably even harder for those of you watching on YouTube. Brian took the face-off. Came back to Greg, I believe. I think that's Bobby skating it through. I'm sorry, that's Landon. Landon with some real speed. Nice stick handling. Did eventually the Ducks get it away. Brian got it right. Tried to get it into the slot. All right, Mason has got a stick on it behind the net. And it's going to come out. Brian have an opportunity here. Hits it into the goalie's chest. Bounces away. Much as I was sort of marveling at how short their goalie was, he's actually, I don't know, he's just got enormous pads. He seems very wide. And that will end the second period. Their goalie is like, he's just got like enormous pads. It seems like he's notably wider than either Luke or Armand. Maybe that's just it's an impression based on how he's not particularly tall. Score is 0-3, disappointing second period. Here at the Patriot Ice Center. Today's broadcast brought to you by a good night's sleep. I wish I had one. I did not sleep well last night. But you don't need to hear about my personal problems. If you're foolish enough to watch my stream, though, you may have to anyway. I will be here for the afternoon broadcast. I'll try to schedule the stream as soon as I apologize again also for not getting the link up for this morning's game until the last minute. I kind of forgot to do it. Hardly mattered because then the stream didn't work, but we'll be back here this afternoon for I think it's a 3:10 game, if I recall correctly. I tried to schedule them both, but literally was like scrambling and ran out of time before they dropped the puck here. Well, before they got out on the ice anyway. Dropping the puck started late because again, problem with the rink doors. All right, that's Brody in the far corner. Ducks managed to get it away deep in their own defensive zone. Spencer, long stick, reaches hard off tries to send it hard off the boards. Oh, off Lamont's skate, keeps it out of the paint. I think that was Brody got it out of the zone. Kyle will pick it up, looking. Backhands it. Tries to backhand it to a teammate, but it was a sort of clever move, or it would have been if there was somebody there. Paul scrambling, skating, trying to get some speed on. But always difficult to get the same level of speed. There's Charlie with the shot. Goalie deflects it. Charlie got on the goal. Goalie got it, kept it out. I think that's. I'm trying to read the numbers from here through this. A little bit scratch glass, maybe more than a little bit. There's Bobby. Let it go by. Charlie will pick it up. Ducks do a line change. Charlie sends it up long past him, or he stopped it briefly, but got past him. Ducks have it. Get it around Shane, I think. Is that Shane there? Yeah. Long cross. Charlie's almost near breakaway. They tried to do a centering pass, but their player's not there, and Bobby gets a stick on instead. There's like a chunk of stick or mouth guard or something. Scrambled back behind their net. Charlie tries to do something before the defense gets there. Greg sends it back in. Ducks long wrister comes in. Mason, Clobber's guy. Greg, Brian, both on top of the puck, spinning around trying to figure out where it is and who's got it. It's going to come around. Mason sends it behind the net to Greg. Mason takes it right through the paint. That's always aggravating to my goalie child, but worked out just fine in this particular case. There's Mason, got a stick on it right through the middle, and Joey's got it, and had to get by one guy who just got in his way. Ducks turned it around. This time we got a stick on it, got away. Jack hits guy. Greg turns it, sends it. Joey's on the ice. I can hear the parents who were watching that one exchange upset at the referees. And there's a whistle. What is this little thing that's sitting on the ice? Alright, what happened here? Looks like we're still at 5-on-5 play, so whatever that whistle was for, they've stopped play, but a lot of shouting and screaming. I wish I could give you better commentary. Refs waves his hands in the air. Parents are yelling. Oh, the ref is eventually saying something to the timekeeper and is sending Jack to the box. There's some unhappy parents about that one who do not feel, I mean, there was a scuffle and I can hear some very upset Ashburn parents in the stands. I was busy watching the other end of the ice, or the other side. All right, I think that was Shane took the face off. Kyle sends it cross ice. Ducks have it behind their own net. Shane sends it back around. Ducks have it again behind their net. Score is 0-3. Anyone tuning in late? Shane sends it. So we're down 3 points. That's going to be icing on Shane. We got just under 11 minutes left in the third period, and a 3-point deficit to overcome. Another minute 27 seconds left of a penalty kill. Y'all can probably see on your screen there's the snack shop right directly behind me is open. That's what that red and blue logo that it's reflecting off the glass. Nice long wrister deflected by Armand. It's right in front of him. He manages to stick it away eventually with the help of some of his teammates. And there is a whistle. I guess it looks maybe just because the net was off. The referee is dissatisfied with how well this net is on how well the posts are in the ice. But not too much you can do about it. Zach lines up at the face-off. Bobby and Charlie on D. Brody on wing. Zach manages to get it out of the zone. Ducks will take it across center ice. Price sends it hard off the boards. The referee stops it, actually. They take a shot. Deflects off Charlie's stick up high over the net. Brody taps it over to Zach. Zach's got it. He's going to try and take it through the center. Can't quite get there, but Bobby helps out from behind. He sends it to the far corner, and then races to get there. I think that's there's some shoving. That's somebody's going to the box for that probably. It looked like the sort of fight that would not have sent someone to the box in the pros, but I would be surprised if they don't send somebody. We'll see. Yep. Both of them. Oh, 2 Ducks players and one. Bobby and 2 Ducks players all going to the box. 40 seconds left in the last penalty. So I think looks like there was a slashing call. And probably the offsetting for the shoving match that happened afterwards. So we'll have so there's 2 penalties on the Ducks. A 2-minute and a 4-minute. And we'll see what they put ours up. Maybe that's slashing, and then there was a little scuffle afterwards.
I was going to say there was a coincidental. That's why I was confused.
All right. All right, it's coming along. Mason will pick it up without any real significant pressure. He looks, passes to Tim. Tim up to Will. Will gets around, shot. Oh, goalie deflects it wide. That would have been a nice opportunity. Greg, shot. Goalie deflects it. Tap up to Mason, send it back. All right, Jack's out of the box. He will head right to the bench. This is not his line. Landon comes out. It's going to come spinning out. Greg passes up through the center. Or it looked like, oh, he has to glove it out of the air. Off the boards, and Greg's just struggling to do something. Puck comes squirting out. Rolling past him. Mason will pick it up, takes it behind the net. Right through the slot. Made it work. Single-handedly. He's looking to be Superman. Gets it behind the net and tries to wrap, and there's a whistle. I think the goalie has it. Yep, it's in his glove. 8 minutes, 49 seconds left. We've got 38 seconds left of the power play with Bobby in the box with a coincidental 3 points to make up. It's looking increasingly unlikely, but we never say die in Ashburn Xtreme. Or something like that. All right. Brian took the face-off, came off back to Spencer, then bounced over Kyle's stick. Ducks came up with it. They're going to flick it long, hard off the boards. Armand stopped it, but after it was already past the red line. And whistled for icing. 23 seconds left on the power play. 8 minutes, 35 seconds left. Brian took the face off. Kyle sends it around to the corner, where I think that's Paul. Try to do something with it. It's going to come back, Brian. Back to Paul, behind the net. And I think that's... Maybe it was Jack out there with him. Kyle stops it at the point. Brian tried to do something. They managed to get away from him. Spencer cross to Kyle. Kyle long cross to Paul. Paul tries to send it up to where Joey was waiting, but didn't quite connect. Brian scrambling for it. Cross. Charlie coming off the bench. Almost got a great shot off. Nice opportunity. Scramble. He tries to send it through the paint. Paul on the far side picks it up and tries to send it back in. Ducks got a stick on it. Charlie tried to line up for a shot and just got deflected from the defense. Ducks' defense has been quite strong in this game. Brian. Shane. Why is Brian and Shane out on the ice at the same time? Brian's heading to the box along with one of the Ducks. That'll be probably looks like another coincident penalty. Zach and Shane both out there as well. That's also unusual. Zach took face off. Shane was on wing. He's been playing center for most of this last few weeks. Charlie turns it around, keeps it in play. Unfortunately, Ducks end up with possession after a little bit of a scramble there. They send it wide of the net, and slashing on Zach, it looks like. Cantera, I think that's Paul's dad yelling at the refs. I'm not positive who. I can hear somebody yelling. It's the same thing that they didn't call earlier that he was mad about. He was telling the refs they needed to call. Well, they started calling it, unfortunately, on the wrong team. Well, balance is not a thing in this here in Delaware. All right, Will took the face off. Charlie got it, handed off to Zach. Zach gets it, skates it past the line, dumps it. Tries to pick it up from there, but with the man advantage, he can't get there in time. Ducks take it. They're going to dump it. Charlie will have easy time of picking it up, but not much time to do anything with it. Hands it up to Will. Gets past Will. Greg. Nice job keeping his body. Gets tripped, or trips perhaps. I say gets tripped makes it sound a little more intentional than I think it was. Shot. Wide. Charlie. Scuffle. Gets it away. Single-handedly. Puts some speed on. Gets it through. And there's the whistle. That should be a penalty shot. Trip from behind. Bobby's out of the box. Nope, not a penalty shot. That was just my opinion, which, as we've determined, is not dispositive. It looked like they got him from behind when he had a pretty decent breakaway. That's all right. Ducks try to get away. Mason tries to intercept it and just run with it, but that didn't work. Kyle to Tim. Tim gets it out of the zone. Paul trying to put some pressure on. Tim turn around, also putting pressure on, but not quite getting there in time. Mason, pick it up, and we'll skate with it. Looks for the shot. Can't get past the defense. Ducks do a nice job passing it in their own defensive zone. Long off the boards, back to Mason. Mason will hand off to Kyle, who will leave one of the Ducks players in the dust. Shot, and goalie will catch and hold. Play will stop. We're down 3 points. 4 minutes, 28 seconds left to play in the third period. 49 seconds left on a power play. Looks like Brian will line up for face-off. Joey and Landon out there on wing. Up the glass. Greg keeps it in. Nope, came out to neutral ice. I'm sorry. Did not keep it in. Greg skates through, gets a shot off the post. Hear the ring from here. Did not go in. There's Brian. Scuffle on the board. Spencer behind. Gets it away. Landon. Their goalie is like scrambling to get back up. I think he's lost his stick. Right, he just got it back. Shot. Wide. Some nice opportunities, I guess, from the standpoint of like just couldn't make it. Couldn't get them all put together. Landon's got the puck here. Landon gets clobbered pretty hard. Joey sends it down and can't see who there is battling for it. Probably Brian. Yeah, Brian in the corner. It's going to come bouncing out, sliding along. That should be icing. Nope. I'm sorry, not icing. Spencer sends it. Ducks pick it up. They can dial back a little bit, play more defensive. All right. Net's off, so whistle dead. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left. Shane will take the face off. Shane sends it hard to the boards. I think that's Kyle. Oh, I'm sorry, Charlie. Sometimes seems like Charlie and Kyle skate similarly. Shane tries to do something, gets a tap from behind, loses an edge, goes down. There we go. Maybe it's in. Off Bobby's stick, but assist from Charlie, I think. And the score will be 1-3. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left to play. It's a little late to turn it around, but you got to start with 1 point. Still in this thing, 2-point game feels better than a 3-point game, that's for sure. All right, Shane takes the face off. Comes bouncing back. Charlie, hard off the boards and around to Brody. Brody, pass to Will. Will hands it back to Bobby. Bobby skates it right into the slot. Can't get the shot off. There's a penalty. Hooking. On two of the Ducks heading to the bench. 2 and 10. Yeah, it was a timeout. Yeah, I'm sorry, not 2 and 10. They got just 2 penalties, both 2-minute penalties according to the clock. So we will have 2 minutes left to play. There's exactly 2 minutes on the clock. Plus, there are 2 2-minute penalties. So we will potentially finish the game. We've got with 5-on-3. We're down 2 points. So this is that makes it an interesting finale here. All right, Armand, they pulled Armand, so we will be at 6-on-3 with no goalie. Two minutes left to play and a 2-point deficit to make up. Zach will take the face off. Zach takes it, comes back. Shane, shot. Goalie catches and holds. Zach face off again. Ducks come up with it. They flick it. It does not on net. Shane will pick it up. Shane off the boards up to Tim. Tim, shot. Goalie punches it away. Tries to cover it. Can't quite get there. Zach, shot. It's bouncing behind. He's got it behind the net. Shane, shot. Goalie deflects. Scramble in front of the net. Goalie's down. People just piling on top of him. Plays whistle dead with 1:26 left. Officials are looking to see where that puck is and what happened with the net. He may probably just stopped it because the net got knocked off. There's like 16 players like jumping on top of the goalie. There's some. I saw some of the Ashburn players raising their sticks like that was a point, but I don't think it was. Yeah, it was. No, they're restarting from the spot there. Zach face off, spins around. Bobby, cross. Charlie tries to take a shot. Tim was on his knees. I don't know what that was about. Bobby, shot. Deflects. Bobby, shot again. Deflected. These defensive players. All right, it's going to come sliding in here. Icing. All right, minute 4 left. We're down 2 points, and we're at 6-on-3 play with the goalie pulled, and 2 players in the box for the Ducks. Brian took the face off. Jack tried to get a shot off there. Deflected by the defense. Greg to Charlie. I'm sorry, Greg to Brian. Brian behind the net and around. I think that was Joey from the corner. Kyle sends it towards the net. Goalie deflects. All right. Kyle stops it before it comes out. Hands it off to Brian. Shot. Goalie deflects it. Jack sends it. I can't even see what happens. I'm sorry for the... Again, I don't have good network connectivity closer up. Oh. That's going to be wide of the net. No empty net goal there. Greg hit him pretty hard and then mouthed at him. Looked at the ref like, what the hell? And time will run out. It'll be a 1-3 loss. Nice defensive playing for the Ducks. It was a valiant attempt to pull it together at the end, but could not make it happen. We will see you this afternoon for a chance to redeem ourselves. And hopefully after a good lunch and a hearty pep talk, today's game brought to you by the internet and YouTube, Apple, makers of the iPhone, and everything else. So we will, don't forget to be awesome. We will see you this afternoon. Have a great one. Don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy.